Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot forecast. This forecast is for the day of June the 26th. So, whatever I predict here will probably happen sometime between now and the end of June 26th. We're going to go ahead and start with Aries right out the gate, just like we normally do. So, Aries for June 27th. I think I said June 26th. Talking about June 27th, anytime between now and the end of June 27th. I am using my Good Tarot deck. That's literally the name of it. It's called The Good Tarot. And so, Aries, you start off with the Eight of Water, followed by the Ten of Air in reverse, followed by the Two of Earth. Okay, so Aries, what do we have going on? Okay, so Aries, you're walking away from something that I think you've probably already walked away from. This is something that has left you feeling depleted. You have the opportunity to actually come back to that thing. And I think that you do at least consider it if you don't try to walk back to that thing. But I see you walking back to it again, or walking back away from it again, I should say. So this can be like a second decision or a more formal decision about, no, I'm not going to pursue this, whatever this is. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is a second decision of, no, I am not pursuing this. You might have made the first decision in your own mind without actually formally telling anybody. This will be saying to somebody, you know what, I'm not going back there. How does Lindsey Buckingham say that? Never going back again. Why is this happening? Because you've got the Two of Earth. You've got your choice about security in your life and in your world. You have your choices of, okay, how do I create security for myself? And because you have those choices, I think, because you have those choices, and the last thing that you walked away from left you feeling depleted, I think you're realizing you can't go back to that. You're not going to go back to that. You may not even want to go back to that. You'll give it some thought, though. Hello there, Ms. Danny. Glad to see you, my dear. How are you? Next up, we're going to take a peek at Taurus for anytime between now and the end of June 27th. Okay, so Taurus, Seven of Water. You have teenager trouble. Uh-oh. That's the biggest trouble I know. Taurus, you also have the Three of Water. That's showing up in reverse. And you have Six of Water showing up right side up. Okay, Taurus. I really don't like your rating for tomorrow. Basically, this says that you have your choice of heartaches. Yeah. You're healing from one. I think you have your choice of heartaches to heal from. So there's a lot going on in your life that you're feeling sad or upset about. And you have your choice about which one is it that I'm going to heal from here? Which one am I going to get over? Which thing am I going to let go of? Thing is, we have the Seven of Water here. This is not a particularly action-oriented card. This says, well, I'm thinking about my options. Not really doing anything with those options, but thinking about it. So you're thinking about how nice it would be to heal from several heartaches. Why is this happening? because you've got a Six of Water. You've got somebody that has come back from the past. Could be an ex-lover, could be a ex-friend, could be a family member you haven't heard from for a while. Okay? But you've got somebody coming back from the past, and that is triggering this. I think that with somebody coming back from the past, I think that's bringing up these old memories of all these heartaches from the past. And you're just looking at, it's making you think, honestly, Taurus. I really think this is making you think about all the heartaches that you've been through, and how nice would it be if we were healed from at least one of those heartaches? Which one should we start with? That's kind of what you're thinking about. And all of this just got triggered because somebody came back from the past and brought a bunch of memories with them when they did. I think, honestly, Taurus, all these heartaches that you want to have healed, I don't think they're all connected with this person who came back. I think that this person coming back, though, made you start thinking about a part of your life from way back when. Maybe it wasn't that far back from some of you, but from way back when, and when things used to be different. When things used to be different, and when the cycles that you were in tended to bring heartache. And there's stuff back there that hasn't really been resolved yet. Yeah, but I don't think it all has to do with this particular person. Okay, so there's some work to do there for you Tauruses. If I'm not honest with you guys, and then how helpful am I really going to be? My thing is, I'm out here to help people. If you're a nurse and you're trying to help people and you have to give them a shot, do the people like what you're doing for them? Maybe not. Same thing with a psychic. Sometimes we have to give messages that feel really yucky. But if it's going to help somebody to have a heads up about it and be prepared for it, that's just part of the deal. Part of the job description. All right, let's see. Geminis, you guys are up next. This is Gemini for the 27th of June. Anytime between now and the end of the 27th of June. Gemini, what comes up for you guys? La da da da, la da da da. Gemini. Okay, Geminis, here's what you've got. Four of Air. Seven of Earth. And the Eight of Air. What's going on with that? Dang it. Okay, Geminis. Four of Air and the Seven of Earth, you're taking a break from getting a paycheck. Taking a break from getting a paycheck. I don't think I have to explain that. Why is this happening? Because you've got the Eight of Air. Now, here's the key, Gemini. Right here is the key for you guys that are watching, that are seeing this ahead of time. Eight of Air. The Eight of Air is always a card that says we are feeling like we are restricted and we're in restrictions because of our own perspective on the situation. Nobody else is creating that restriction for us. We are. So Geminis, let's look at this. Let's think about this ahead of time so you can do something different with this, okay? Four of Air with the Seven of Cups, you're taking a break from getting a paycheck. Why are you taking a break from getting a paycheck? Because you have something twisted in your mind that's telling you that you have to. You're restricting your own self. You're restricting your own self from getting a paycheck. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Step away from this perspective. Try to look at this objectively. so that you can realize where you're restricting yourself, that nobody else is putting restriction on you. It's only you. And look at, is that really what you want to do? Is that really what you want to do, Geminis? Now, I'm going to tell you, Geminis, if one card had been different, if this card would have been different, if you guys would have been taking a break from getting a paycheck because you had the Three of Wands, you're traveling, that would be different. You're on vacation. I wouldn't be asking you, is this really what you want to do? That's not what you have. Sorry to be on my soapbox, but Spirit's nudging me. You are restricting yourself through your own perspective, through your own mind, through your own thoughts. Try to look at the situation in a different way. Try to look at it the way your mailman would look at it if you would tell them about it. Okay? Not saying stop your mailman and tell him about it, or mail lady. But think about it. When you have a situation that you're restricting yourself from getting a paycheck, if you feel like you can't get a paycheck, then that's your key. If you've seen this, to start looking at how am I restricting myself and how can I break free of that restriction? Because I'm the only one restricting me. Okay? So that's for Geminis. I'm stepping down from the soapbox now. Let's look at Cancer next. Cancer for any time between now and the end of June 27th. What shall we see? What shall we see? There went your first card. Cancers, you've got a lot of planets lined up in your sign right now, if I'm remembering right. Okay, Cancers. La da da da. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Hermit, right side up. Eight of Earth in reverse. Well, Cancers. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hermit means that you are going to be spending some time alone. And I don't think you're really enjoying that time alone. I don't think you're spending time alone because things are going so well. Yay, I get to spend some time by myself. I don't see that as being the situation. We've got that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is saying, unfortunately, I'm feeling like a hermit, feeling all on my own. Now, I do feel like there's some positive that comes out of that because for me, the Hermit card is actually a really positive card. I know a lot of more social people would not think that, but I'm a Scorpio. I'm comfortable with being by myself. When you do have the Hermit card, you have time to think things over that you didn't have time to think about before. Okay? So that's the beauty of having that alone time. You get a chance to reevaluate your perspectives on things. So you are reevaluating your perspective, and that may be why you're starting to feel like being alone was not really the best thing for you. Maybe your perspective is, maybe I should be spending time with other people. Maybe I should be building a support network. This is basically like saying, unfortunately, I'm alone. Okay, that's what we've got for Cancer. Cancer's saying, unfortunately, I'm alone. Why are you alone, Cancer? Eight of Earth in reverse. Because I refused to work something out with somebody else. There was somebody I was in relationship with, whether it was romantic partnership, friendship, whatever, family relationship. I am not working things out with them. And because I am not working things out with that person, unfortunately, what I'm finding is I'm all alone. There's nobody else here. There's nobody else picking up that person's slack. There's nobody else hanging out. Nobody else around. So because I'm not working something out with that person, unfortunately now I'm finding myself alone. That's what Cancer's cards are saying. La da da da. Thank you to those of you who are spending some of your precious time with me. If you find this video benefits you, please give it a thumbs up and share it. That was Cancer. Next, we're on to Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. This is going to be Leo for any time between now and the end of the 27th of June. Okay, Leos. 9 of Fire in reverse. Page of Earth in reverse. Three of Earth in reverse. Leo, Leo, Leos. 9 of Fire and the Page of Earth in reverse, excuse me. Somebody is going to surprise you by saying that they do not want to put any energy or effort into something with you. Okay? It's going to be a surprise. I don't think you're expecting this. Why is this happening? Because you've got the Three of Earth. Because collaboration is just not happening. This is basically saying the same thing that those two cards said together, except it's not necessarily saying that it's a surprise. These cards say that it is a surprise. Anyway, Three of Earth in reverse means collaboration is not happening. Because collaboration is not happening, seems like you're really surprised. You're really surprised that somebody's not putting in energy or effort into this situation anymore. Maybe they felt like they weren't being heard or they weren't being paid attention to. Maybe the collaboration was working around that person instead of with that person. And so now they've decided, you know what? Yeah, I'm not so into this anymore. I'm not participating anymore. And I think that's going to take you by surprise, Leo. Alrighty, let's look next at Virgo. Excuse me. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, anytime between now and the end of June 27th. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da da da. Alrighty, so Virgos, you guys have the Nine of Air showing up in reverse. Four of Earth, also in reverse. King of Fire, right side up. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Virgos. Virgos, my first nudge is that somebody is definitely losing some stress, finding more ease around the idea that they're moving and around this whole move. Okay? Now, obviously, not every Virgo is moving, and this is a general reading, so this can come in different varying degrees. This can be that you're doing something in a different location, either between the end of today or the end of the 27th. And maybe you were stressed out about doing whatever that was in a different location than where you normally are. With this card coming up, this is saying that that stress is dissipating. You're no longer feeling stressed out about it. And why are you no longer feeling stressed out about this move or this change of location? Because there is a person here who actually has some great ideas and some good resources. They think outside the box and they're really great at problem solving. So wherever you were looking at Okay, well, there's some issues around this move or around this thing I'm doing in a different location. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to resolve those. This person came in, your King of Fire came in and helped you figure out the answer to that, thus making your Nine of Swords or Nine of Air in reverse, taking away that stress level, because now you've got a plan and you know how you can handle it where you didn't know how you could handle it before. Okay? So that's for Virgo. Next up, let's take a peek at Libras. Okay, Libras, what do you have? Starting off with the Eight of Fire. That's an exciting card. Six of Earth in reverse. La da 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 da. And you've got the Magician. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so Libras, you've got actually a pretty good read today. I'm liking it, liking it, liking it. You guys are quickly paying people back or paying something off. You are quickly getting some debts from keeping them from hanging over your head. Okay? Why is this happening? Because of the Magician. You have manifested something in your life, manifested something that you wanted. Okay? Probably money if you're paying off debts and bills and stuff like that. But this can be paybacks in any way. If you owe somebody, a gesture, if they gave you a ride one time and you said, well, I'll give the ride the next time, that could be a way of payback just as well. But with this Eight of Fire, whatever you're paying back, you're paying it back quickly. You may be paying things off ahead of time. Really good for your Libras. I'm liking it, liking it, liking it. All right, next up we have Scorpios. Scorpios. Let's see what's going on with me and my fellow Scorpios for any time between now and the end of the 27th of June. What do we have happening? What do we have happening? Let's find out, Scorpios. Interesting. Four of Earth. Wheel of Fortune. In this deck, it's called Fortune's Wheel. You're quite welcome, Miss Annie. And Justice in reverse. This card has recently started showing up with a different meaning than it used to have for me. That's why I'm really trying to feel into that. Once again, we have two major arcana. I think we had two majors yesterday, too. Okay, Scorpios. Four of Earth and Fortune's Wheel. This just talks about saving some money or saving some kind of material thing, stashing something back. And with Fortune's Wheel, we're lucky to be able to stash it back. There's something going on that is working in our favor that is enabling us to stash some money or some type of material goods back. La da 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 da, la da da da. Some of us Scorpios are going to find something really awesome on sale that we've been wanting or needing, or maybe we've been wanting to stock up on. And so now we're buying it on sale and stashing it back. That's Fortune's Wheel and that's stashing. La da da da. That's not going to be everybody though. Now, why? Why is this happening? Because we have the Justice card in reverse. Which meaning is coming through for Scorpio? This is all about us making a decision about somebody in our lives and deciding if, deciding really what their motivations are, if their motivations are honorable or not honorable. Maybe they've done something that's made us have to question their motivations, and we're doing that. We're coming to a conclusion or a decision. And so once we come to that conclusion or that decision, wow, then we're able to stash something back in it. It's a fortunate thing that we're stashing something back. Trying to think what happens. How does the rubber hit the road on that one? Unless we recognize somebody coming at us that's a scam artist and we decide, don't like your motivations, don't like where this is going, not participating, thank you. I'm just going to put my money back in my wallet and wait for a real opportunity. Ripples, snake, yes. Unfortunately, I just finished Scorpio. You're 2 signs too late. So sorry, honey. Glad you're here, though. Okay, now this next one is going to be for Sagittarius, and this is going to be for Sagittarius anytime from right now all the way up through the end of the 27th. Technically, this is for the 27th, but a lot of these happen earlier than that. We may as well be real, right? Sagittarius. Six of Wands in reverse. Sun card. King of Air in reverse. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let's take a peek at y'all. Six of Fire in reverse and that Sun card. You are making a lifestyle change that brings happiness and more clarity both into your life. Why are you doing this? Because you're really sick and tired of dealing with somebody who lies and manipulates. Somebody who lies and manipulates keeps clarity out of your life. They also keep happiness out of your life. I think that you've decided that, you're just kind of setting this person off to the side and you're just sort of not paying attention to them. You're doing a lifestyle change that does not involve their opinion or their versions of should-haves or should-dos. And you're finding that that lifestyle change actually makes you happier and you know more about what's actually going on in your life. You know more of the truth. That lifestyle change may very easily be to just get away from this person for a while. Let yourself actually have your own thoughts instead of being hammered at all the time by this guy's thoughts who are, let's just say, corrupt might be the nicest way to say that. Good for you, Sagittarius. I have a feeling you're going to have to interact with that person again at some point, but any moments that you can go without interacting with somebody who's lying and manipulating, I'm for that. Capricorn, you guys are up next. This is going to be Capricorn 4. Anytime between now and the 27th, the end of the 27th of June. Technically, it's for the 27th. Could happen before, though. Capricorn. La da da da. La da da. Okay, Capricorns, let's take a peek. Page of Water. That's a sweet card, isn't it? 9 of Fire. Patience in reverse. What's going on here? Okay, Capricorns. You're already prepared for somebody to let you know how they feel. You're totally expecting it. Maybe this is somebody who lets you know how they feel every single day, several times a day. I don't know. Maybe it's a little kid who lets you know how they feel with a big sloppy kiss with chocolate cake all over it, so you have chocolate cake all over your face by the time they're done kissing you. I don't know. Somebody's letting you know how you feel, and you're prepared for it. You're ready for it. Why is this happening? This is happening because of patience in reverse. This is happening because you have been waiting and tapping your toe and expecting this person to give you some kind of expression of love. You've already expected it. You expected it like 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, something like that. You expected somebody to say, I love you. They've been taking their sweet time about it. It's been driving you bonkers. You've been going crazy just trying to wait and trying to be patient, impatiently waiting. Maybe you've even been dropping hints, trying to manipulate the situation a little bit. You are way more than ready for somebody to make some kind of expression of love to you. So you're ready for them to do that. Are they going to, is the question. I want to find out now. This person, that Capricorn, has been impatiently waiting for an I love you from. Are they actually going to say those words to Capricorn anytime between now and the end of the 27th? Let's find out. Let's just kill the mystery right now. Capricorn, if you don't want the spoiler, then you got to click off right now. Will they, will they, will they? Got lots of fire here. Oh, they're going to say something to you. They may tell you that they love 2 different people. And for some of you, this could be that they're telling you that they love you and your kid. Okay. But for others of you, they may be admitting to you that they're juggling between you and somebody else. But they are going to say they love you. You're the queen of their heart with this Empress showing up. Well, Capricorns, that's certainly a mixed bag. Kind of wish I hadn't looked now. Because now you guys don't know which category you fall into. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to Aquarius. This is going to be Aquarius for anytime between now and the end of June 27th. Aquarius. This is true, Miss Annie. Alrighty, Aquarius. 3 of Earth. Seven of Fire in reverse. Page of Water in reverse. La da 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 da. La da da da. Aquarius. 3 of Earth with that 7 of Fire in reverse. You are letting your boundaries down and collaborating with somebody on some kind of project. Why is this happening? There's something or somebody that you don't like. Because there's something or somebody that you don't like, you're taking down your boundaries and collaborating with somebody else that apparently two of you don't like whatever this thing or this person is or what they stand for or what they're doing. And so even though you had boundaries up with this other person, it's important enough to you to take down those boundaries and work together against basically this common enemy, Aquarius. That seems like an awkward situation. Eek. All right, let's look at Pisces next. This is going to be Pisces for June 27th. Technically, it can happen anytime between now and the end of June 27th. La da da da. La da da. La da da da. La da da da. Pisces, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Six of Fire. Sun in reverse. And the Ace of Earth. Pisces, I think that you're making some kind of lifestyle change, and it's not just you, it's also somebody else or maybe a group of people that you are making this lifestyle change with. Okay, this could be if you're moving in with somebody, that would be a lifestyle change for you and somebody else. If you and a group of coworkers are going on a weight loss contest, that would be a lifestyle change for you and a group of other people. So there's lots of different ways that this can manifest, but you're making some kind of lifestyle change that not only involves you, but also involves others as well. And why are you doing this? Why? Because there's some kind of foundation that has been set up. There's something that has been put into place that's a nice, solid foundation, and you guys want to work with it and expand it and keep it going. La da da da. That's for Pisces. So it's not a problem. I was thinking with your remark about COVID, it might not be a problem really for anybody. Maybe everybody's impatient to hear how somebody feels because they're just waiting to be able to be hugged. You know? I know some people that, they're social distancing from their grandkids, and that is like the hardest thing ever. So that definitely could have been what a lot of Capricorns are going through, that type of thing. Anyway, thank you, all of you, for spending some of your precious time here with me. If you feel like this video benefited you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others as well. I appreciate all of your support. I'm also looking forward to reading for some of you here a little bit later on today. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.